Okay, so this is another build from me. This is what I call the Cornucopia pedal. It's the pedal of plenty, which is plenty of distortion. You see, I've not got the distortion all the way up because I don't need it because there's tons of it. And it's got a great deal of bass on it as well. I've not decorated this pedal yet because it's still been in the process of freshly being made. But I've just put it in an aluminium case and I've, polished that case up a bit. I'm going to dress it a little bit like the Sunstroke pedal, where I've got a bare aluminium case with a sticker on it. It's just a clear sticker. You use these stickers for putting on envelopes. You can just laser print onto them and then stick them onto your pedal. And it's alright for, I don't commercially make these pedals, I just do them for myself and for my own pedal board. So I think they'll look nice. This one's going to get one once I've finished designing the final thing to get on there. But I'm going to have to take all the bits out to put that sticker on there. I'm going to open up the back and show you inside. I'm going to have to open up the back anyway because this one is being a bit temperamental. Every time I push the button it seems to crackle and drop out, so there's obviously some sort of short circuit in there. So I'm going to have a look, check over it and make sure everything's good inside there so that doesn't keep happening because it's a bit annoying. And then I'm going to do a bit of a demo of the sound it makes, which is a really nice distortion. I'm actually going to replace this pedal on my pedal board because what I was using was one of these boys. But yeah, I've lost a bit of faith in Boss pedals and I wanted to start making my own and just eventually just having every pedal on my board ones that I've made myself. So I've got two really good pedals here, which has cost me, that cost me about $40. This cost me about maybe the same, $40 to $50 to make. I've actually found a place where I can buy parts really cheap from Thailand, so I'm going to start using that from now on. And we'll be making them for even cheaper. So that retails for like $270, and same here, both about $270 for them both, like each. And I made these for, really cheap. And whether they sound the same as the ones I've cloned, I don't know, but I'm not really bothered, to be honest. I think they sound good, so that's fine. Yeah, the good old Metal Zone. Yeah, it's just, to me, it's just too much of a complicated pedal because there's all this equalizer stuff on it. You don't need the distortion, like hardly any, because it's just a really high distortion pedal, and it's very difficult to get a good sound out of it, I find. I've watched a lot of tutorials on how to get decent metal sounds out of it, and I've just grown a bit bored of it, to be honest. I'm just grown a bit bored of Boss pedals on the whole, and I find it much more enjoyable just to make my own. Okay, this is my Cornucopia pedal, and it's next to my Micro Dark amp, which has been very handy for when I'm testing pedals. I can just use a headphone jack, I don't have to plug it into a big amp, but I've got the beauty of having a valve there that I can test my pedals through. I can listen to it through headphones, and this doesn't need any load. You can just plug it in without an amp, or you can plug it in with an amp, which is brilliant. And it's a loud amp, so it's definitely worth having, as well as having a bigger amp as well. But it's handy, definitely handy to have. If you were rocking up at a gig and your mate's broke his arm and he says, "Hey, can you play guitar?" I say, "Yeah, I've got this in my bag." And just whip it out, put it on your 4x12 and crank it up with one of these, and you've got tons of distortion. There's tons of distortion on that and there's tons of gain on that, so you could melt faces basically. Anyway, I'll open this up and you can see the circuit inside. Okay, here's the big reveal of what's inside this thing. We've got a circuit board made on Vero. It looks very complicated, but it's not really. It's just a bunch of stuff all wired up in there. Inside, underneath there, we've got the potentiometers, And I'm going to have a look at this because it's having a bit of a temperamental issue at the moment where it can stop and start I think there's some short circuits in there, so I'm going to have to check that over. It seems to be around this switch, but I'm going to have to look at it, see what's going on. So that's the Cornucopia pedal. So I thought I'd just do a little update on this Cornucopia pedal now it's done. There we go, there is the finished design. I like it a lot. We've got a, oh dear, I'm gonna have to look at that LED, it's a bit temperamental. Oh well. Well, at least it works anyway. It does work, listen.